Hey, how you doing? This is a screen grab that I meant to put on my last video and neglected to do so. UFO X class, that video. So I included it with this one here because I think this has got some important elements worth paying attention to. I believe what this is here on the outside here is a metamaterial that's being held in place by a torsion field generator here on the top, producing a lot of plasma, like I said, which is being contained with this magnetic metamaterial here. Just a guess on my part. But anyway, I thought that was kind of important to note. Got a UPS truck backing up outside or something here. But anyway, let me get to this video here because it has some similar characteristics. Now this just appeared. I mean, outright. All of a sudden, you could see it. 1 minute it wasn't there, and next minute it was. I thought, well, maybe I just overlooked an aircraft flying by, and the more I looked at it, I thought, well, that's, yeah, a couple of wingtip lights that's out of focus, which I couldn't figure out why that would be, but it was blinking and flashing, so I thought, yeah, it's just got to be aircraft strobe, that's all. But I kept watching it because something about it just didn't seem, you know, aircraft worthy, so to speak, as far as the lighting system goes. So I'll show you a couple of screen grabs. Right about in here goes one of those clear UFO things. Check it out. See that? I think this is a repost here, so don't bite my head off about it if it is. But the one I did before, I didn't put any screen grabs in it. And I'm going to show you some of those because this is not a standard light in the sky. Now, what I'm thinking is, were they successful in some kind of way with the Philadelphia experiment and gained some knowledge from that and able to put it into, you know, use here in a different manner? Because what they were trying to do was electrify the entire ship, basically, and vibrate it to a frequency that caused invisibility. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here with this. This is not visible with the naked eye. I could only see it with the infrared. Well, what you notice here is there's different areas in that orb that have stronger plasma signatures than other parts of it. In other words, it's not just emanating light from a single source like a strobe. There is parts of it being held back, and I think that is the metamaterial on the outside of this plasma field that's being generated. Now, this could be a different prototype, different model, different animal altogether, but you can clearly see it's got some dimension to it. In other words, it's basically spherical in shape. And yet, at the same time, in between blinks, you can see this surface on here. And right in here, it looks segmented, almost like pieces of a pie. Here's another segment right here. So I think this is a machine of some type covered with this metamaterial or exoskeleton, if you will. See how it's kind of concave on the top and the bottom here and flat on this side. You know, it's definitely got a shape. That's not an artifact or atmospheric distortion or anything like that coming out of the film. I don't think. You know, it could be, but I just sort of don't think it is. I think that's an actual object that's capable of invisibility. So anyway, if you feel like it, please share some of these videos if you get around to it or you feel like it. Take care no matter what you're doing out there. Thanks for watching the video and subscribing if you do. Take care.